Welcome to the Bubba the Love Sponge Uncensored After Show. Exclusively live as it's happening on Facebook, YouTube, the Bubba Army Radio app, TuneIn, and the Bubba Army app. BubbaArmyRadio.com. There we go. I'm Bubba the Love Sponge, and today is Wednesday, November 2nd. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We're out of here.
Bye-bye.
Can you imagine if you were such a mark that you were happy with that show? Hey, everybody, it's Bubba. I've already done one show. I'm just really fucked up in the head. Really don't want to be here. And if you could give me a little bit of a pass, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you're off your game.
I'm way off my fucking game. That big boy suit put that big boy suit energy in me yesterday.
Oh, no.
It zapped my swag right down to zero. Anytime I wear suits like that, it's either funerals or court. Both are bad.
Right.
When
I noticed you were up late last night. I was like, oh, Bubba's up. I told Anna, I was like, oh, Bubba's awake still.
Yeah. Was I doing shit?
On PayPal.
Oh, yeah, man, yeah. I was closing the month out.
No, I got you, but I saw it was later on, it was at night, and I was like, oh, Bubba's still awake.
I was out there cleaning the, closing out October, and we're getting ready to be the used car salesman I am for November. It's just exhausting because you just like work for the month because we have no guarantee money. But hey, we put ourselves in this predicament, and quite frankly, we're doing pretty good at it.
Yep.
I wouldn't have it I'd like to have it the way it used to be, but nonetheless.
Yeah, speaking of which, I got to get a Powerball ticket for tonight.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, thank you, Blitz. Remember.
And listen, we all know if anybody wins Powerball, you're out of here.
Well, duh.
Yeah, but we got to give our shares to everyone.
Nah,
Look. If anyone here wins a Powerball, especially on their own, and doesn't quit, you're an idiot.
Yeah. And, if you want to buy the BRN, it's for sale.
Hold on. What if we win, but we want to keep coming back in, but we give everyone a share and say, don't tell anyone that I won?
Well, that's not going to happen. But
what if I give you $1 million, Blitz, not to say anything? And Bubba, you get, a couple million.
What do I get?
Well,
you get what Blitz has.
Oh, so Blitz gets $1 million, but really, if she wanted, if you're not going to give anything to her specifically,
no, I'd give her
like a half.
Yeah, I'd give her 500.
Thank you.
And Red would get
because we're friends.
500.
Here's what I realistically. I mean, obviously, I would quit. I mean, you're dumb if you want to get up this early every day
and deal with my shit any more places.
But I would still I would still come and hang out. And, we would do a whole bunch of cool shit.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably still come to work.
I just didn't think,
Except I'd be way more. I'd be like, who's that most popular guy on YouTube that hands out
Mr.
money?
Beast?
Yeah, I like be Bubba Beast. And you can
Why?
And you get. Yeah, you're like, yeah. Then again, why? Why would you want to be Bubba Beast? Because I don't even want to
drive off into the sunset to fucking Indiana.
I don't even want to be fucking famous.
Yeah, but then why would you want kind of anyone to know that you won?
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But if you quit, all of a sudden,
I just want to live my best life. I just want to live my best. I want to have the most fun I can have for the remaining time I have left, and everybody around me have fun too.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to change people's life. I really do. And then I want to die and have enough left over that I can change a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I'd either buy a bunch of cool toys or be able to rent cool toys or whatever. Buy the best jet skis. Have a bunch of them. Just be like, hey, let's all go out. Who cares?
Go traveling.
No,
travel.
Fuck travel.
I would travel. It would be so nice to travel too.
I travel a little bit.
And it would be nice to travel.
Shit.
It would be nice to travel if you're rich, because then it doesn't money doesn't matter, and you're like, hey, I just want to go do that. You just go do it. It doesn't matter. You're like, oh man, it's $20.
You don't have to
I
budget
can't
anything.
Yeah, I can't afford $20.
I call up the hotel and be like, I need the most motherfucking expensive play. I want the most Mr. Clem, the penthouse is $200,000. I don't give a fuck. So I want it.
Well, I don't know about 200,000, but yeah.
I'm saying, go to Dubai and try to get some pussy.
Yeah, get your head chopped off.
Yeah.
Would you?
Actually, Dubai is pretty safe.
Yeah, it's still
pretty chill as far as Middle East goes.
If you're going there trying to get a bunch of pussy, that might not be the safest place.
Maybe just go to Vegas.
And for the women, but there's a lot. There's a lot of prostitution there.
There's
a lot of escorts, high-end escorts.
And Blitz, I'd have a handler that had an NDA deal right there. Be like, listen, Mr. Clem wants to fuck you, and you can hang out. And then when Mr. Clem wants you to leave, you got to leave. and here's like $10,000.
Yeah.
And listen,
that's way easier to do when you have that kind of money to throw around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's 10,000.
There's a bunch of rich people go to Dubai. Who do you think's fucking all the sheiks and the sultans and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other sheiks and sultans.
Yeah.
No,
like boys.
they got harems of women.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but they're not going to want to share with Bubba.
Bubba will have his own.
No, because what if the
harem.
sheiks want it? Bubba,
I used to get hot, really, really super hot bitches, and still do, just on my own flim flam and a natural ability.
Right.
Can you throw
But
in
that's
the
what we're
fact
saying.
throw in the fact that I got fucking fuck you money?
Yeah, then you could open Bubba Beach Club again, and then really get it fucking dialed in.
What?
No, I wouldn't open anything to the public. I would open up like I'd have like a
Bubba's private fuck factory.
Yeah.
Is that what this building would turn into?
Fuck the beach club. We want a fuck factory.
Yeah, I want a fuck factory, which is better known as a boat.
Will he be providing snacks?
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want, cook to order, bitch. Have a chef over there.
Yeah.
Hey, chef, you make anything this bitch wants all night long.
See,
I'm going to be very busy, Mr. Sponge.
Salads, keep them coming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get a Spanish chef, but
No, you'd have a couple chefs. You'd have like a vegan chef.
well,
and then
you
you'd have like
you get a chef, and then you get a couple cooks under them.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that make pennies. Just get a really good chef.
We'd have our own boat out fishing, Lummy. Just out there
Oh,
with
then
our
hey,
fucking
yeah.
like, boat over there fishing because we want the freshest of shit.
Fuck yeah.
Hot
Fuck
women.
fishing.
Just hot. Yeah, fuck fishing. Let's buy the fish.
Yeah, get a big ass boat and fucking pay for the fish. Who cares?
And like by big ass boat standards, Blitz, I'm going to need me. I don't need to buy it because I don't want to own it. I just want to rent it. Because I'm not going to want to. Or you want to.
The thing is, how often do you think you would use it?
A lot.
Then you want to buy it.
Well, then I'm not going to use it a lot.
What the fuck? You're like rich.
Yeah, but like Blitz, like if I only got $375 million clean,
Yeah.
boats are real expensive.
Right, but the good thing about a boat though, as long as if you don't fuck it up, it holds its value.
All right. So give
somewhat.
me an example of a boat. It'd be like, let's say I had a $20 million budget on my boat. $20 million. So show me what a 20 million. Send me a link to like a $20 million boat. I think in the boating world, that's not a lot of boats.
It's really not.
That's
I mean,
what I'm
like,
saying.
dude. I mean, like, it'll be pimp as fuck, obviously, but like, to
Like that
boating people, it's not that much.
Like that might be
Those
kind
fucking super yachts are like 200 million.
Yeah, that's gonna eat up all my fucking
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Well, don't get one of those anyway. That's ridiculous.
There's just $20 million.
All right, hold on. Well, fuck, I can fuck all kinds of whores on that boat.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the problem is you can't have too many people on the boat.
Well, there's 3
It's
It's
levels.
gonna have to be
Talking.
it's gonna be like me and like maybe 5 of my buddies, so a total of 6 dudes.
You gotta have a small staff and a captain and stuff.
Yeah, but they're
No,
not
no.
my friends.
Yeah.
And then chocked full of 10s. Just and
Obviously.
How about 9s?
and the women, they know their role. Like they know their role. Like,
So
here's
Oh,
what?
sorry.
Here's
Get-
Tiger. Tiger's $20 million boat has a helipad.
Wait, is this Tigers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That looks a
that's
little
pretty
bulky
strong.
for me.
It looks like a.
It
mean-
looks like a
Well, he had to have
military
He had
ship.
to have the helipad on it.
Is that it? Now, is that his boat?
Yeah.
That's a big ass fucking boat.
Yeah.
That thing's more than 20 million.
That's what it says.
Yeah,
Tiger
that's
with
what I
20
need.
million yacht is larger than the Statue of Liberty.
I like that. Blitz, look, see the little jet ski place down there?
Yeah.
That's our boat. And we got to have a helicopter.
But yeah, you see, like the thing is, you want to, if you're going to use it fairly often, you want one that you own. That way you can fucking make it how you want it.
Yeah,
If you're renting it, you really can't.
right. And then you have like, double the amount of women that you have men on there.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 to 1. So like if you have 6 guys and there's 12 girls. And then you have like, I would have one girl that's just mine. Like nobody else can blast her. But then everything else is just buffet, blast away.
Why?
Why
The
not?
one.
Because, you want her to kind of run things, be special,
Oh, okay.
She, she's the one that's calling you daddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Then the rest of them,
Clearly.
For the week.
the rest of them. Well, but you tell her too, man. I'm going to be shuffling a lot in and out.
But you can't fuck nobody.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can't fuck.
There's
nobody.
rules.
I
I mean,
like
come
you.
on.
I like you. But I knew I'm going to, you fucking these other 3 girls, and you just got to be cool about it.
Right.
Can you do them all at the same time?
No.
One at a time?
Well, we can pile up a little bit, but once I got my one party, then I need you guys all to leave. I got to go sleep.
No cuddling?
No, are you? Blitz, get that bitch that wants to cuddle out off the boat immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Toss her out into the fucking ocean right now.
Cuddling is
Get a hold of
fucking
Tidwell.
overrated.
Tidwell have to get his pilot's license and his helicopter deal. Hey, Ted, helicopter this bitch right on off to the mainland.
At least halfway.
See, and what you do on it is you have this boat about 5 miles out, so the girls really can't just say fuck you, I'm out of here and go and get off the boat from the dock.
They're stuck on
As long
the
as
boat.
it's in, you gotta have me federal
But
waters.
you put them
at
on that
least.
fucking slide and say,
Oh yeah,
Tidwell,
Deuces.
start the motor up. We're fucking out of here, and put it right down that slide.
right. See you later.
See you.
But that's pretty close to land. We got to be international waters. I think is between 9 and 11
What's that boat
miles.
cost right there, Lum? Or does it say?
Yeah, because my search is $20 million yacht, so that's a $20 million yacht
There
right
you
there.
go.
See, that's good.
That's what we'll take.
There's no way Tiger's is 20. It's way.
Except I'm
That's what it says.
I know.
No belly flopping for me off the slide. Okay, who's gonna watch? Then I'm gonna have Blitz setting up cameras on here. I'm gonna make all the chicks go topless, and then we're gonna own the content. Topless slip sliding off millionaire boat. I mean, can you imagine what the Instagram account would that be? Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, topless on Instagram. That's
Whatever. Topless only fan. Whatever. Bitches on a million.
Right.
Bubba's a millionaire boat.
Yeah.
.com.
It'd pay for itself.
All right. Well, hell of a show.
Yeah. Great show.
Mm-hmm.
And then like airplane, like Blitz. If you get a boat and an airplane, your money's gone, buddy.
Oh,
Your money's gone.
yeah.
Like if you're going to get an airplane that really, really, like, you can get like a $3 or $4 million citation used, but you're going to get fucking laughed at when you pull into Vegas with that, right?
I mean, oh well.
I mean, I need like probably at least a Falcon 50 or something.
Big
What's-
old
what's a-
Gulfstream.
Yeah,
G650.
what's like a used G650 go for nowadays? Type in, let me used Gulfstream 650. Used, good condition, clean one owner. Oh,
Let's see here.
So I'm saying I got like 20 million on my boat.
Call for price. Call for price. Call for price.
Let me just ask Alexa.
Yeah, it's all-
Hey Alexa, what does a used Gulfstream 650 cost?
Do you want to know the price for Gulfstream 650?
Used, yes. Slightly.
A top result is Gulfstream parking only. All others will be towed. Plane, jet, pilot, aircraft, novelty, garage wall. It's $14.99.
Oh,
Damn.
$15. I'm buying one right now.
Nice.
We got Gulfstreams.
We got Bing. We got Let Me Bing over here now.
Let Me Bing currently has 60 million.
Here's a 2015 G550.
Good enough for me.
35 million.
35 million plus 20 million for the boat. There's 55 million.
G550. This one's 30 million. 27 million.
Hello.
Yo, Bubba, it's Little Wilbur's Afterbirth. What's
Hey,
going on?
how you doing, buddy?
Speaking of planes, he'll know about planes.
Yeah.
Is he a plane
Well,
guy?
it's G6, right? Is that what you're talking about?
I got G650.
G650 or G550.
Probably about 75 to 85 million.
New.
No, I'm talking used.
Yeah,
buddy. I'm not
used are
buying
like
it.
20 to 35 million for a 550.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean, if I got to use 550, I mean that can go Tampa to LA with no fuel. I mean, not with no fuel stop, can it?
Yeah, I think it's pimp as shit. And yes, it can.
Depends on how much you bring on board, but it could be done.
Well, I think from here to LA is no brainer, regardless of how fucking much I got it loaded down. Please, I think I can go anywhere in the continental United States. I think on one tank.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You can probably go across the pond on those, can't you, Blitz? I think they're made to go across the over to.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Hey,
Libo.
did you guys get all the packages from Amazon that I sent?
Yes.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, he sent
Cool.
all the packages we got last week, Bubba.
Yeah, the snacks.
All the
Thank
snacks.
you.
and
Oh
all that stuff.
yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Monsters.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
The monsters for Dr. Dan. All right, cool. I just
Thank-
want to make sure you got it.
And
Thank
I got that thing you sent me too. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That was just a bunch of stuff I picked up from NBAA.
Yeah. He went
Thank
to
you.
he went to an aircraft convention basically, and all
Oh,
the
yeah.
trinkets they give out, he sent them all to me.
And Blitz
Nice.
jacked off of every one of them.
I did.
All right, little
All right,
Wilbur. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
Not
man.
a
Thank you.
problem.
Appreciate it.
Now, there's this article you sent me on. Like, can you tell who's 46 and who's 22?
This is pretty good.
I can though. I can right away.
yeah.
It's very clear.
I mean, the
I know,
girl,
but
the girl on
initially
the right, the girl on the right's the young one. The girl on the left's the
yeah,
old
but
one.
initially I was just like, "Whoa, that's pretty close." But then you look and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But it was good. I mean, that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
And you know how you can tell most of the tits.
Yeah.
See, she's got young girl tits, and she's got older cougar tits.
I think it's the face.
The face.
Yeah, it is the face.
wrinkles.
It is the face. But the tits, the tits are a tall tale too.
A lot of makeup.
She looks freaking amazing for 46.
Absolutely.
She does.
And there's a video too, so you can kind of see her.
Yeah.
I'd like. Where's the video at?
Lappy Smurf.
Huh.
Oh, I don't know if I could pull that off, like a mom and a daughter.
Let me see.
Well, I guess I would really like to really try.
Oh, if you have $300 million.
Let's see.
Is that what these girls
Oh,
are
you have to
charging?
wait for it to load.
Yeah, if you got 300 million, you'd at least give these girls. Hey, I'll give you like 100,000 for me to have a mom daughter situation.
Where did it go?
300 million.
Yeah, I don't either want.
Tell that 22-year-old, bring your friend, leave your mom at home, bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna be sucking me for 10 grand. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, hold on. Let me see here.
6 and the other one is 22.
She even sounds young.
Who's who? Yeah. Guess. Who's the mom? Who's
Please,
the daughter?
please
Let us know.
Clickbait bitches.
Yeah. New York Post picked it up because they have a horny fucking editor.
In the comments. Comment it.
Fucking bang them. I put them on. Oh, God.
Okay, so one of us is 46 and the other one is 22. But who's who? Yeah. Guess. Who's the mom? Who's the daughter?
Please.
Let us know in the comments.
You both look better with a dick in your mouth.
The video actually does the mom justice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, with that filter. They should have put a filter on the daughter.
Well, yeah.
Too.
But her voice, she's got a younger voice, too.
She sounds super young.
This is exactly what Blitz would do. $30 million lottery winner doesn't tell his family because he thinks they'll get lazy.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool as fuck, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be cool to have that much money and try to act like you don't got money?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Blitz, like
He didn't
still
even tell his family.
like still drive kind of a junk car and still shop at Aldi.
I mean, that sounds cool in theory, but like when you're on the side of the road,
I guess you got to spend the money eventually on something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 30 million, man. Get a nice car.
First thing I'm buying, if I win Powerball, I'm gonna get a hold of Tom and I'm gonna say, hey Tom, I'm gonna buy out all you and the partners of the racetrack. I want to own it all by myself. And it's not because I want Tom Bean out of there. Tom Bean might very well want to stay with me, but Tom Bean hates it, and he'd love just to get his money back and make a profit on the deal. And he couldn't take that deal fast enough.
Oh yeah.
So hey Tom, I'll give you double the amount of money that you got into BRP. He'd be like, man, where can I sign that deal? And then I would take it over. And then I would build a big house up there. Like a log cabin, Blitz. I'd build not a big one either, but like a 3-bedroom log cabin, And then I'd hire a crew of 4 dudes that did nothing but take care of the track all day, Blitz. Like all day.
Okay.
Like a grounds crew that just, me and Billy in one weekend can pretty much get it groomed pretty nice. But if I had a crew of 4 of the best, the best heavy machine operator, find the best grader guy, the best excavator, the best bulldozer guy, because I got all kinds of projects I want done. You know what I'm saying? I want that whole back area cleaned up. I want to make it a mud bog park. I want to make it a dirt go-kart back there. And I turn that place into what I want to turn it into. That'd probably cost me like maybe $10 million.
Yeah.
For all of that. That's the first thing I
think you have a Bubba theme park up there, too.
I don't want it
all
to
Bubba.
Deal with kids.
No, like a Bubba all you.
Adult theme park.
Yeah.
Oh, like a nudist orgy deal?
Caliente.
Kind of, with like rides and shit.
No.
But it's all about you.
I don't want to deal with any of that. I don't want to deal with people. I want to deal with just people that
balls.
I don't want to deal with
Clemente.
I want Clemente. I just want to deal with people that I like. But I'd like to finish that back go-kart track, and then I'd like to set up a Jeep obstacle course, and then I'd like to make a mini mud bog, and then I'd like to add suites in turn 2, and then I'd like to add suites in turn 1, then I'd like to add suites in turn 4. Make the whole place suites for all I matter.
Like a big stadium?
Yeah. Make it like a big stadium. It's what I do.
Bubba's back on the air in 2 years.
And you'd want it to be in Ocala?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, Ocala's the next
largest, longest operating dirt track in the South. It's open since 1952. It was our 70th anniversary this year. Going on 71 years. Just like the Bubba Army logo is going on 25 years. We should probably have a commemorative, because that's kind of a special milestone, isn't it?
Yeah.
25? Yeah. Is that your silver? Is your 25th your silver anniversary? Is that your...
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought the 25th was...
And then what?
Hey, Alexa.
It is silver.
Is 25th the silver anniversary?
From howtoduffings.com. Traditionally, the 25th anniversary is considered the silver anniversary.
Yeah, maybe we make a Bubba Army silver shirt.
Ooh.
To designate the silver anniversary
Hell yeah.
of the Bubba Army. And it's a limited edition.
Oh, I like that.
Made of real silver.
Yeah, real silver. After I win the fucking lottery and I can put real silver in my shirt.
Fucking silver
And your
thread.
Gildans.
This lottery right here that Nora, fucking nicotine stained Willie Lower, is speaking about. Was when I had it turned up efficiently.
Grand prize has grown. Second largest Powerball jackpot in U.S. history is on the line tonight. The grand prize has grown to $1 billion.
$1 billion.
The cash
And this is
option
an
is
old
just
story.
over $497 million.
Yeah, I think Blitz says it might be 1-2.
It's 1.2, and it is tonight.
And the clean. You said it was about 370.
376, I think.
Clean.
Yep.
Before taxes. Your odds of winning about 1 in 200.
Does Mark Tate not know I'm live on the air?
Maybe he's calling to say, what, you won the lottery?
Probably not.
You're
Probably not a call I should take live on the air.
I'm gonna make sure he knows.
No, I'm not. I mean,
what if it's a big emergency?
Yeah, I mean,
probably answer it.
I'm live on the air.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, I'm live on the air, and so are you. So I just want you to know that I'm still on the air. Is it an emergency?
Oh no, I didn't know you were on the air. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Call when you can.
I'll call
Thanks for listening.
That was an abrupt hang up too.
It sure was.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh man, I'm gonna text him.
Oh shit.
Hold on. You sounded mad.
I think he didn't want to bother you.
Right.
Everything okay? Well, you at least want to throw that out.
Yeah.
He probably thinks you were like on the side, fucking. Hey, what's up? I'm on there.
Oh, I'm always on the side, fucking. Oh, I mean, that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully he writes me back and says everything's okay, because I hate to be on the hook. I get nervous.
It's
Right.
it's the first of the month. It's the first of the month.
It's the second of the month, actually.
Our rent's not due to the 15th, and we're already paid for the month.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Here's what sucks. Ready?
What?
December, there's 3 payrolls.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Oh.
sucks.
It sucks.
As a
Okay.
business, that
It's
sucks.
the worst.
There's 2 months out of the year that you have 3 payrolls.
Yeah, those are the worst.
And this is the December next month.
Yeah.
Is a 3 payroll month, like the 1st, the something, and the 29th or something.
I was trying to tell someone this the other day. So they were doing trying to figure out numbers and all that, and they were doing the whole like take the week and then time, whatever the price is per week, and then times 4 and then times 12, and I'm like, well, no, you actually have to do times 13 if you're going to do it that way.
Usually they do. They usually do 26 pay periods. That's how many pay periods.
Right, because there's 52 weeks.
And if you were to divide by weeks, it's actually 4.2. There's actually 4.2 weeks in a month. If you divide.
But if you do it by the year and you do 4 weeks or whatever, because people do like, 4 weeks is a month, and you do that times 12. Well, no, you do it times 13. That's how many weeks there are.
Right, exactly.
Because like they short that number by a whole month basically, or by 2 full pay periods.
Right. That's why biweekly. If you're an employer and you pay biweekly, you'll have 26 pay periods.
Yeah.
26 payrolls.
Yep.
And so for 10 of the 12 months, you have 2 payrolls, which is great.
Yeah.
But on 2 of those months, you have 3, and that fucks a business up. Like,
and for the employee, it's fucking awesome, because those 2 months, you're like, you get an extra check basically for the month.
For those 2 months,
Yeah.
But for the employee,
Yeah.
I'm a dirty
But in December, it's just barely, because the first pay period is on the
This
first.
barely doesn't matter.
I know.
The bottom line. Whew. So hold on. Is this Como guy not doing good over at Newsmax or News Now, and he's trying to like blame it on everybody else, and now he wants a new time slot or something? The Como guy. Did you guys see that? Listen, hold on here. Chris Como is demanding that his bosses at News Nation move his new show to a different time slot.
I mean, are people really watching News Nation?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. His latest desperate bid to improve his sagging viewership on the fledgling cable network, Kumio or Kumo, whatever. Cuomo, yeah, Anthony's brother, is getting nasty about the ratings, and he's starting to blame everybody but himself. He's blaming the network staff that he personally hired, his lead-in, the promo department, and even the press department. Cuomo saw 147,000. Hold on. If he gets on a major cable network, 147,000 people that watch, I would bet cumulatively, if you put our podcast, our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitch, and our terrestrial audience, I bet you we have more than that.
Well, Bubba, you got to think he's going up against Tucker, so he probably wants to.
I know. I'm just saying, but like, if that's a number, 147,000 viewers, and that gets you a show on some major cable network, our show's more than that daily. I promise you that. Since that, his ratings have declined overall for the show, which currently airs at 8 o'clock. Even Como's explosive interview with Kanye West, known as Ye, just drew 129,000 followers. Well, it looks like he sucks, and you need to get rid of him.
Yep.
You know, he could pull it off on CNN maybe. A spokesperson for News Nation told the Post, your information is completely, totally 100% Post taken such an interest in News Nation's success. We have talked to the numerous people in our newsroom and Chris staff, blah, 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 blah. Why doesn't he just go away quietly? I think he is pretty talented, though, don't you think?
Chris Cuomo?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good at what he does, which is being an asshole.
Is his brother ever going to work again?
I hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Did you guys see the Saturday Night Live Kanye West?
It was kind of dumb. This is from last week.
How he supposedly went into Skechers unannounced, and these Skechers people, told him to get lost. And this is what But Blitz, I might get a copyright deal if I play this, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's not going to play it. Kanye is imploding, don't you think?
It looks that way.
And the fact that
doesn't know how to help himself.
And the fact that Skechers, which is, I mean, is Skechers?
It's not cool.
Right. I was just getting ready to say.
And that's what the SNL skit is like. Even Skechers, which isn't cool, how to turn away Kanye.
Right. Skechers, which Blitz, I think their latest campaign has old ass Rusty Wallace.
What?
Yes, Skechers' latest campaign. I swear to God, when I'm right on this, you motherfuckers are going to be like, Bubba, just drop the mic.
No, I believe you.
Skechers' latest PR deal is they got old-ass Rusty Wallace that's got some of these trail kind of shoes that are made with real Goodyear rubber, and that's, I think, the latest Skecher, so what are you trying to appeal to, like, baby boomers that watched? I mean, you have to be at least 55 or 60 to remember Rusty Wallace in the NASCAR.
That was what I was thinking, is why would they have him do it?
Right. So, I mean, Rusty Wallace wasn't even really that popular when I was a NASCAR enthusiast. So, add 5 years to my world. So what, 60 Skechers are now marketing to 61-year-old men? Blitz, watch. This is a brand new commercial I just saw this weekend.
Yeah. This came out 7 months ago.
When it comes to tires, I only trust Goodyear.
From the tires.
Same goes with my footwear. So I wear Skechers with Goodyear rubber. Skechers took their amazing comfortable footwear and added Goodyear rubber for incredible traction, durability, and stability.
And who the hell are buying those god-awful looking shoes? They look like tanks.
Goodyear rubber can handle what this beast throws at it. Just imagine how well it'll perform on your feet. Get all season performance in Skechers with Goodyear.
See, again.
That was from 7 months ago, and I guess they sponsored him and his son's race car.
Oh, great.
Or his car.
More power to him.
Because, that commercial is kind of old. I mean, they make a lot of good golf shoes.
Hello.
Hey, Bubba, real quick. Jacob, Fort Long Beach. You played the video of Charlemagne the God calling Kanye a Nazi earlier and all that, but a video just resurfaced from a few years back of Charlemagne the God saying pretty much verbatim what Kanye's been saying lately, talking about Jewish people and stuff like that. So pretty hypocritical.
I was going to say, I thought he'd said that before.
I thought he had said some stuff too, but obviously he baby-faced and got himself back on the good Jewish foot. So, good for Charlemagne, bad for Kanye. I think Kanye's just he's just doubling down too much. Like he's trying, like people are trying to say, Kanye, shut up. Yeah. Shut up. Who cares about the head of every movie studio and record that are Jewish? Who cares?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Like, who cares? Maybe they're smarter than everybody else and figured it out. Who gives a fuck? What does it matter?
That's it.
Stupid
I just thought I would call and tell you about Charlemagne being a hypocrite. I appreciate it, guys.
I appreciate it. It's really it's amazing who society holds accountable forever, and then who they let off. Don't remember Nick Cannon?
Yeah, he said some crazy shit.
Some pretty crazy.
But he apologized immediately.
He did. But
because he started getting canceled, and he's like, nope. Don't fuck with my money.
And I think Charlemagne the God may say some shit, but I let Hulk Hogan blast my wife, and I'm forever black fucking bald. My Lord. Hello.
Hey, not even gonna lie, I'm 30 years old. I work for UPS, and I bought a pair of those Skechers with the Goodyear rubber.
Yeah,
those motherfuckers were awesome.
Skechers are comfortable.
They are. I mean, I switched to the Hokas. I don't know if you heard of the Hoka brand or whatever, but
no. But I'm just saying, if I'm Skechers, I maybe find a spokesperson that's a little bit more in tune with what you're doing as a 30-some-year-old male than old ass Rusty Wallace.
Rusty Wallace, yeah.
Right? I mean, like some fucking cool like Kyle Larson or some motherfucker body like that.
Yeah, somebody that's not old as dirt. I got you.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'm not saying Skechers are, bad shoes for some applications. I don't think they're cool. Like they look kind of.
No, then that was the joke. So they're too cool for Kanye.
Oh.
Sort of a deal.
What Skechers is kind of fucking up is, do you think society has canceled Ye? And do you think if he took his shoe brand to a place like Skechers, that it would be as big of a deal, and would it resurrect like some no-name bullshit little sneaker company? Or
Skechers isn't no-name bullshit.
Skechers are good.
I know they're not. I know they're not no-name, but they're not like Adidas.
It's not sexy like Puma.
Right. It's a whole nother. It's a whole nother level of not sexiness of the sexy shit. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can Ye? Is he so fucking cool that he could even take one of the lower tier cool sneakers?
I don't think even they will have him.
Yeah, the thing is, to answer your question, no, he can't. In his mind, can he? Absolutely. He thinks that's what's going to happen.
But in their minds, they know, too, that this guy's bad fucking news, and we don't know if we can handle his nonsense and the blowback on the deal. And the other thing is this. Why didn't McDonald's get any blowback on the Bubba Wallace shit?
They were.
Did they?
Well, yeah, there was a lot of people saying McDonald's should cancel him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying McDonald's should cancel him. Did McDonald's cancel him? No.
Well, McDonald's doesn't want to be a racist.
Yeah. Plus, they want to keep Michael Jordan. Think about it. I mean, Michael Jordan's still sponsored by him.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think Bubba Wallace didn't get near the penalty he should have.
No, he said it was fair.
He accepted it. He accepted it.
He just wants everyone else to accept the penalty.
Who are the four now? Ross Chastain. Who are the four? It's Phoenix this weekend for the championship. It's down to four guys. It's whoever finishes the highest of the four. And so who are the four? Do you know? I'll ask Alexa.
No,
Alexa, who are the four remaining guys left in NASCAR for the championship?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, let's name the three with the most wins. Richard Petty is known as the king with 200 wins. In second and third place are David Pearson and Jeff Gordon with 105 wins and 93 wins respectively.
Well, hopefully they win
Did
the
that
championship
answer
this
your
year.
question?
Hopefully Jeff Gordon comes through and gets one. Maybe Kyle Yarborough will be there too.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, let me bing.
Let me bing. Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Christopher Bell. I hope that answered your question, Bubba.
I did. I'm pulling for Bell or Chastain. That's who I'm pulling for.
I thought you liked Chase Elliott.
I do, but I think he's won one already.
Oh.
Ross Chastain is from Florida and is a fourth or seventh generation watermelon farmer.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Watermelons.
Ross Chastain is from like New Henry, like in that area, Blitz, like down there by the Everglades.
Oh, Alva, Florida.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Which is actually that's where the hurricane looks like just hit.
Yeah, that's where he's from, and he's in the Final Four of this weekend's NASCAR Championship, and he's from Florida. And Christopher Bell's from Oklahoma, and he's a dirt guy.
Ross Chastain's nickname is the Melon Man.
There you go.
He's from Lee County, Bubba.
Melons.
Yeah, of course.
Fort Myers, Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Your shirt's like it says Cape Coral.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's where he's from.
So I want him or Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell came out of the Keith Kuntz dirt, non-wing camp, and then Logano bought his way in with his dad's money, and Chase Elliott, he's cool, but don't think that his dad, Bill Elliott, didn't have something to do with his fast tracking. Whereas Ross Chastain and Christopher Bell kind of came more from the organic roots of racing.
Yeah.
That's why I like
organic because they're watermelon farmers.
They are watermelon farmers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what watermelon farmers love more than anything to transport watermelon? Money. No.
Oh. School buses.
Yes, old school buses.
They cut the tops off.
They cut the tops off and use them as watermelon haulers.
They do.
Yes. If you look at all, old school buses are bought up mostly by watermelon farmers. They take out all the seats and they use them as watermelon haulers. And I don't know why they Blitz, you might know why. Why do they prefer them?
I really have no idea.
Like, this is one that you don't know.
No, but I know that. I mean, I obviously know that's what they do.
Yeah, because, if you get, it's all you see.
Yeah.
The watermelon guys all have school buses with the tops cut off of them. Yep. Yes, this is exactly
interesting
what they use right here. Now, I don't know why.
It looks like it still has the top.
Yeah, usually they cut the entire top off, but
yeah, this is one that wanted to give them a little shade. Is there? Let me Bing. Can you Bing why watermelon farmers prefer school buses?
I will look it up.
Maybe because
to me it looks like it'd be a pain in the ass to unload if you had a dump trailer that had a pivotal bed on it.
I'm gonna guess that you can get those for very cheap.
Not anymore. They're going for about $3,000 or $4,000. You used to be able to buy them for $800 or $900.
Yeah, well, what's a fucking dump truck that's going to haul that same amount? What does that cost?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You can buy 700 of these fucking things.
Lummy, you're supposed to be binging us.
I'm binging.
Hey, Alexa, why do watermelon farmers prefer old school buses to haul their melons?
From DelmarvaLife.com. These buses are used to transport the watermelons from the field to the auction and packing houses for sale and transport to points across North America.
Let me Bing can tell you now because I read my article and like that dumb bitch.
Go ahead, Lummy.
It's because one is they would be able to pick them up cheap. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's what
they
I
were
figured.
able to pick them up cheap, and then when they broke down, they could sell them for scrap.
Yep.
And then afford another one. When they cut off all the tops, they'd sell the scrap. Metal.
Hey, Blitz, watermelon guys are resourceful motherfuckers, are they not?
Well, yeah.
The watermelon business sounds like a hustle to me.
Farmers, man.
And there's no concern about like heaters, air conditioning, GPS, stereos, anything like that. Just a basic metal.
Can you imagine? My husband helped me find my new lover before he died.
This is a fucking weird story.
Can you imagine? You're gonna die. You know you're gonna die. They're telling you, hey, you're gonna die.
The husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Blitz, you're gonna die.
Okay.
But you get a chance to pick out who Anna ends up, marrying or fucking.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah.
Now, was that her original husband right there?
Yeah.
And he was gonna die, and then she picked out out this dude for him right there.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
This is
It's kind of disturbing.
Kind of is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect? I got to poop too.
Fucking weirdos.
Florida man Mark Wilson gets death penalty for killing
Mark
two
Wilson?
boys.
Fox 13 guy?
Yeah, I thought he was on fucking TV.
Look at how young this guy is.
Yeah. He done killed some kids in a shed.
A Florida man convicted earlier this month of brutally murdering two. So this guy brutally murders.
I know where you're going with this.
This guy brutally murders two kids, a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old with a hammer.
Yep.
And by the way, he's getting exactly what he deserved. But the motherfucking Cruz guy is just going to get, stake on the state for the rest of his life and not have to get murdered? 2 lives, 17 lives?
Oh, he was their uncle, huh?
No, he was married to their aunt.
That makes him.
But yeah, you're right. Not by blood, but yeah.
Mark Wilson was found guilty of first-degree murder earlier this month for killing 14-year-old Titan or Tyan, whatever. Stupid name. Tatyan? Somebody fucking help me out here. I'm
trying
struggling.
to see where you are.
Tatyen.
Oh,
yeah. Taken.
Yeah, don't give me an oh yeah, and then you fucking nail it.
Tatyan? I don't know. I thought it's a Talon.
No, Tatyan.
But that's a T.
There's no L. It's a T. Tatyen. Tatyan.
Oh, I guess he was just living with his wife. Okay.
Mark Wilson killed 14-year-old Tatyan and 12-year-old Robert. Wilson, who was living with his wife, the boy's aunt, in a shed on the family's Melrose property at the time, beat the boys with the head of a hammer before slitting their throats. Well, what did they do? Pee the bed or what?
He just got annoyed by him, I guess.
Wilson, the mother, Sarah Baker, was sleeping in the house during the murders. But a homicide detective testified that she would have been unable to hear them in the living room from her bedroom because of the insulation. The Putnam County Sheriff claimed that the murder scene at the property was one of the worst he'd ever seen. Look at these two little boys right here, poor little guys. And then he slashed their throat at the end of the whole deal. Look at these. These are the two little guys right here. Baker testified that during the trial, that before the murders, she had seen Wilson outside sharpening the knife, that later he would be matched with the murder weapon. She found the body of her eldest son at the end of an 18-foot trail of blood. Both boys were covered in blankets, at first hiding the event of their injuries. Wilson's mother, Chrissy Atkins, played a pivotal role in the investigation as a confidential informant who agreed to record the conversations with her son. Oh, so she would go and be like, in jail, of course. Hey, Mark, I know you didn't do it, did you? You trapped Mom, I didn't do it. Well, honey, you probably did. Like, what did you really do? Well, Mom and them boys were getting a little lippy, so I smashed him in the fucking head and killed him. You did? Can you tell me how you did it? So I can know what to say to the authorities. Well, one of them was getting lippy, so I smashed him in the head, and I took the other one, smashed him in the head, and I cut their throats and drug them down the driveway. Okay, that's going to be our secret. We won't tell anybody, okay? Okay. And like, hey, buddy, remember this telling this to your mom? Oh, you were fucking recording that? Yeah. Zoinksville.
Were you talking about the Nicholas Cruz thing?
Justin Kuntz, $10 on the Cash App. What do you mean?
You talking about how Nicholas Cruz didn't get the death penalty, blah, 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 whatever.
Right.
Did you see what the fucking defense people were doing the other day in court?
No, can I see it?
Yeah, let me try to find it.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, man, it's Track Meet. I was just going to say something cool about Ross compared to the other guys because I know a little bit about him. I was the best man and the lead engineer on William Byron's team, which was the engineer for Ross Chastain back in the Xfinity Series when he got married, when my buddy got married. So Ross was at the bachelor party and the wedding. And a lot of things people don't know about Ross compared to these other guys is he went out and found his own sponsorship. A lot of these guys had PR people hired by their parents or this or that. And Ross actually had to go out and find his own sponsorship and work himself at getting it. So I commend him on that. That's hard to do.
Well, no, I'm pulling for him. I'm very much pulling for him.
Like my brother-in-law even raced against him like when he was younger, and my brother-in-law still can't stand him, but it's partly because he's jealous because he's got the talent Ross has, but just can't get that sponsorship. And Ross,
it's all about sponsorship. There's a lot of very talented people that never make the opportunity to be to the next level because they don't have the sponsorship dollars. Trust me, I know.
Yes, sir. Y'all have fun. I know you do.
All right, buddy.
Have fun, man.
See you later, buddy.
Started about 2 minutes in on that video.
Okay, I will tell you this. I heard somewhere yesterday before I passed out. Oh my God.
There's your girl.
What did you hear?
Anna, look at her.
Oh, I know.
She is just fucking solid.
Do you like her eye makeup?
I like everything.
You like it when she gets angry?
I like everything.
Because this bitch gets angry.
Does she get fucking full hot here?
This.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, she does.
Daddy like.
Oh, I love her. Now, I did see one thing where there's an African-American woman, and she was carrying on about how her African-American son was killed, and she was the last one to be informed. And if it would have been a black guy that was entering into the building, he would have certainly been shot. And it's all because it's a white kid. And I'm like, listen, are you? No, you know what? The guy got away with it not because he was white, because there was a pussy ass cop that didn't stop him. Had nothing to do with the ethnicity of the bad guy.
Or is she talking about the fact that he didn't get the death penalty?
I don't know what she was talking about.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but.
But it was like, just stop.
That's going to be it. I've made my decision. Like I said, 99% of what's been testified to has
Like
been...
I said, 99%. You're the hottest.
So just in some context, this is the sentencing phase where the victims' families or whatever are allowed to come up and basically say whatever they want.
Right.
So a few of the family members were saying things that, like, I guess, like, legally they weren't allowed to say. I really don't know.
Burn in hell.
So yeah.
Piece
well,
of
no,
shit.
that was the other trial. But
I
so his defense attorneys are up there saying, like, hey, this is not cool, whatever, and she's like reading them the right act. Well, during that, when they were talking shit, the other people, Nick Cruz's attorney was flipping them off, like, scratching your head type of deal, and then her and Nick were laughing, and this shows that clip. But this is the judge talking about it, and she throws his lead prosecutor out of the courtroom, basically.
Tony Martin on the Venmo, thank you very much, and Justin Kuntz on the Cash App. So this is where she flips out over their antics and says, "Get the fuck out."
You'll see, and then it shows.
I did not
Go ahead.
want to highlight the few things that were said that were perhaps not appropriate, and let's move on.
Judge, I'm asking for 20 seconds back.
You can have as many seconds as you want in writing, and you can put all of your objections in writing. They've been made multiple times from your chief assistant, from Ms. McNeil.
So is this Cruz's defense?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear anything else. I've already heard it. Is there something that has not already been argued?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, exactly what is it?
Judge, before Mr. Schachter took the podium to testify before this court, I wanted to reflect that both Mr. Marcus and Mr. Satz looked at the statement prior to the reading. And so their implicit adoption of what he was saying, of this improper...
Look at these two brothers.
No, they're like, let's
rip
this
that.
motherfucker
Look at this guy. He just got out
Yeah.
of the fucking gym. This dude here, he's ready to whip some ass.
Yeah. Like a fucking
Go ahead,
Mike
motherfucker.
Mike
You just
Tyson.
take one step to your honor.
my girl.
To my girl. I will fuck your shit up.
And these are all public defenders, by the way.
Right.
Okay, but what you are doing right now is highlighting something and making more of a spectacle. So if your office in general does not want to facilitate or incite violence, then we need to just sit down and move on. That's it. There were 18 witnesses, 16 or 18 witnesses that testified today. There was nothing that was said until Ms. McNeil made her point made, and, we're moving on.
But is the court going to do anything about maybe stopping it from happening again?
When these people are upset about specific things that
Watch
have
this.
gone on from that table, like shooting the middle finger up
And then
at
laughing
this
about
court and laughing and joking, Ms. McNeil,
it. That was to someone testifying.
Oh, so this is in the past. Okay.
Yeah.
But
they're referring to that.
things
So they're going to show you like what they're talking about.
that
right
have
now.
gone on from that table, like shooting the middle finger up at this court and laughing and joking, Ms. McNeil, be quiet.
If I'm Miss McNeil,
I'm shitting my pants.
If I am the judge, I'm putting sanctions on her.
Well, you'll see. I mean,
When these people have sat in this courtroom,
Where is she now? In the blue?
and
I think
watched
so. Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
I think she's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
this behavior from that table, and they want to say that they're not happy about it, what is the problem?
Judge, I have no problem because I have thick skin. But once you bring in my children, I think that's highly improper. And it's being
I didn't even know you have children. I don't know what you're talking about. Your children? What about your children?
For them to comment on my children is highly improper. And for this court to allow...
No, it's not really.
Well,
they
it
can say
is. It absolutely is.
Okay.
Wait, what did they say about his children?
I don't know.
There was... I don't know.
Actually, I think he said something along the lines of hope this never happens to your children.
Right. Like,
Something along those lines.
That's not inappropriate. That's not inappropriate at all.
It is.
Okay. I mean, listen,
he's a public defender too.
But we're not in the finding this guy guilty or not stages.
I understand.
And he's going to get.
Hold on.
And he's going. And really within the sentencing, it's already locked in. He's going to get life in prison.
But the public defender's not the one on trial. They shouldn't be talking about that guy's kid. So that is
Never any
inappropriate.
comments about any children, and if there was, it obviously didn't. It came and went without me noticing.
But that one bitch throwing up the middle finger.
There's no question.
That is not
That's
cool.
insane.
Judge, I can assure you that if they were talking about your children, you would definitely notice it.
You need to sit down right now.
She
You're
said
out of
that.
line. In fact, you're excused. You need to go sit in the back with your chief public defender.
He's the public defender.
Oh.
What do you say?
I don't know.
He's or she's lead public defender.
With your chief public defender.
He's the public defender.
Yeah, chief, lead, same thing. Lead.
Mr. Weeks, please ask the lawyer from your office to go sit down and not say anything else. To try to threaten my children and bring up my children is inappropriate. Go to the back of the room now.
Yes, bitch.
And then it's not over yet.
That just violated about every rule of professional responsibility that I have never.
That's the lead.
If you're going to get up here and you're going to...
Judge, I asked you to go sidebar on this matter.
You, sidebar or not, you don't have one of your assistant public defenders say something about my children?
Judge, that same venom that the court is expressing is the same venom that defense counsel had to sit through this entire morning when their children
She brought up her children multiple
referenced.
times during the trial. Nobody knows if I'm barren or not. They don't know about my children.
Judge.
Sit down. Sit down.
Judge.
Sit down, Mr. Weeks.
Please do not summarily dismiss me.
I'm summarily dismissing
I'm asking
you.
the
Go
court.
sit down.
I'm asking the court. I asked the court to go sidebar.
Go sit down. You don't threaten the
Judge,
court's children.
everyone
Your
in this
assistant just
courtroom-
did that. Go sit down.
No one in this courtroom had to endure what we had to
Go
endure.
sit down. Miss McNeil has made her children a spectacle more than once during this trial. That was her choice. You have absolutely no right to have one of your assistants come up here and suggest something about my children. Now, please go sit down.
Judge.
You're inappropriate and out of line. Go sit down.
Someone's mad.
Judge, may I have a brief recess?
No.
her womanism is showing right now.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, men are wired one way and women are wired, and when a woman gets laser locked on something, you're not getting her off of it. You're just not.
Go sit down.
May I have a brief recess so I can speak to my attorneys?
We're moving on with the sentencing, Mr. Weeks.
So I can have a brief recess?
No.
Thank you.
It's 1:36. Thank you. State.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
And she's hot as absolute fuck. Gonna end the show with this. Did you guys see this? Where this woman, she was like a scientist or like a diver or something, and she was getting ready to dive in,
She's like, I think I'll go in right about now. Oh,
and
wait,
then-
maybe not.
And then this big ass great white shark just
It was a tiger shark.
Tiger shark.
was now Blitz. Was he waiting for her, or did it just happen to be kind of time?
Happenstance.
Yeah, I think it was just.
It's kind of like bull sharks. There's probably a lot of bait fish.
One
and
thing,
things
she's
around
pretty
there.
fucking hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
anymore.
He's cute.
well, she
He's
didn't get,
almost-
let me. She didn't get eaten.
Chummed in the water.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Now look at this.
That's a big motherfucker.
Look at this. That's a Scooby snack right there, isn't
Yep.
it? So Blitz, is that more coincidental than anything?
I think so.
They're chumming, and
it sees movement up above the water, and it happens to be a
Crazy
person.
timing.
right.
Oh, I didn't know if I got that on the GoPro. But I got on the
She's so calm.
I would have said, "Fuck this shit, Captain! Gas this bitch up and take us to shore immediately."
She studies sharks. Look at her fins. They have little sharks on them.
Yeah, she knows she was getting into.
Oh, hell to the motherfucking no. I would have been out. Then I would have said, Blitz, hand me a baseball bat so I can hit it right in the fucking
I mean,
nose.
they're baiting them so that they show up.
Lummy, baseball bat to the nose, please, immediately.
Yeah, there you
Then
go.
Lummy would go and hit it, and he'd fall off the boat, and then the shark would eat him, and we'd be like, good, he got what he wanted. He's got to have a fucking meal.
Oh, my God.
Then I got to be with Ashley and raise Walker. Walker makes it to NASCAR.
Oh, jeez.
His name's Clem. Walker Clem.
No, you
Can you
rename 'em.
imagine?
You rename him.
Can you imagine if
That
you
was
die? I
over.
hooked up with Ashley. We rename him Walker Clem, and he's the next big thing.
Because a shark ate you.
Because his dad got eaten by a shark.
Yeah, because he told me to hit him with a bat.
That shark would whip your fucking ass. I don't like sharks.
You don't?
No, they're mean as fuck.
The Chinese do.
I like parts of them.
Mhm.
They're mean.
The ones that kill them.
Fin.
Is there any great whites like on this coast?
Yeah, they migrate up to the panhandle normally.
Yeah. Don't they have like sometimes they'll catch great whites and then they put like a little GPS gimmick on them?
Yep.
Especially the big ones.
Yeah, I think there's actually a website, isn't there? Like sharktracker.com or something, where like they every time they catch a great white, they put a little GPS willy and like they'll go from like Martha's Vineyard clear and they'll migrate clear down to Miami.
Yeah. Lots of animals
and then
too.
sometimes back around, like through the Keys and then
dolphins,
up to like Destin and then back up to New England for the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
How far can those fuckers swim?
As far as they want. They should be tracking fucking bull sharks too. Those things are fucking mean.
Lummy, send me the great white shark tracker before we end the program. Let's see how many are floating out there at Safety Harbor. I don't think they could get into Safety Harbor.
I mean, they could, but I don't think they do.
Have you ever been
to go through a couple.
snorkeling?
Yeah, I did.
In the Bahamas with
Hogan.
I got snorkeled
Did you like
twice.
it?
One, I thought we were going to get eaten by a shark, and then the other one, people thought I was a manatee because I had a blue shirt on, and they were like, "There's the manatee." Then it was really me snorkeling.
Oh, it's Bubba false alarm.
Yeah, it was Bubba Fat, and I had a blue shirt on, and they thought I was a manatee.
If you scroll down a good amount, there's the map right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Do I click on it, or how do I make it bigger? Okay, like this. Boom.
Oh, that's not the right one.
Lummy, what's he do?
Well, that's a shark attack
Help
one.
him!
This
so
is the shark
stupid.
attack one, Lummy.
God, Lum.
Jesus, Lum. You know, we're ready to end the show, and I need a high spot for the shark fucking map, and then you send me shark attacks, not where they're hanging out. Maybe the shark map doesn't exist. Maybe it's a figment of my imagination. I never saw that. But
No,
I
you saw it, Bubba. You're never wrong.
But you can't find it, can you?
I found it, Bubba. Let me Bing coming through.
All right. How we doing on the weed whacking with the string?
I'm already out there. I'm fucking weed whacking right now, in my mind.
All right. So
see, there they are.
we don't have any over by us hardly.
No, there's one up in the little big.
Oh, there's
bend area.
three. There's three there.
Some of those are gators as well.
Oh,
on that site.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, this one, hold on. Is that Kimmy?
Yeah, those are.
There's names on the right.
Are these sharks?
Yeah, those are sharks.
Yeah.
That's Sail.
That's
And
just one shark.
And that's Miss
see,
Lily.
you see,
She's Miss Lily is 6'6".
Oh, the first ping was by Tampa, though.
Where? Oh, right here.
That's what it said. Yeah.
These are only great whites, or?
And Miss fucking Lily's dumb as fuck. Look, she went here, and then she went there, then she went there, then she went there.
That's fast.
dumb bitch.
Is it only great whites?
No, it's a bunch of different shit.
Tiger
Tiger
shark.
shark.
That's
Oh,
a
I
fucking
see.
turtle right there.
Fucking
And then I think this might be two sharks. There's a shark. That's Gina.
Yeah.
And Gina is an 8 foot 2 inch, 302
bull
pounds.
shark. That's scary.
And it's down. It likes to hang out by. Look at it, Blitz. It just kind of hangs out there. Look, it just goes then out.
Oh, because of all the terpenes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because the hammerheads and the bull sharks,
Bonnets,
they
yeah.
hang out right there. It's not good.
See if there's anybody. There's nothing by us. Look at me.
We're
There's
pretty
none.
clean.
Well, none that they've.
None that have a tracker
But they
on.
got
Well,
a
it looks like
tracker
most
on.
of the sharks right now are up in Canada or around New York.
Click that the top right shark button.
Haley.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
That's 1101. That's a
great white.
ping.
And that's where she's at, right
yeah,
here.
but you see where it
How
went.
far they travel?
It went by Tampa, or by.
Yeah, it
Oh
came all
my
around.
God! It went that far.
Yeah, well, right through the state too.
I was
That's
going to say
crazy.
went through the coast.
Did somebody put it up in a truck and then bring it, hand it
Yeah,
over?
helicopter.
No, this is where it's at right now.
Yeah. The ping came at 11.
It's out by South Carolina right now, or North Carolina.
1101 it pinged.
And it's a juvenile, Blitz, and it's 700 pounds, and it's still a juvenile, 10 foot 17 inches.
Well, that's a little baby.
That's a big fucking shark. That's a BFS.
Big baby.
You got to close the track.
I gotta close the track. Okay, hold on.
And then see, they're mostly up now.
Oh
up
my
in the-
God! Look at there's 14 right outside of fucking right here. Look.
Outside of Delaware, waiting for your Biden to jump in the water.
All those tracks that are off of coast of Florida or in November of last year.
Oh, they're not back yet.
So that means they're getting ready to come back
Meaning they're getting ready to come back.
to the Gulf Coast.
There's Martha. Martha's
That's
ready.
Martha, and this one is Shaw. Shaw's a big motherfucker. He is 10 foot 3 inches, 634 pounds. Hanging the fuck out. Big Kahuna. He's 6 foot 10 inches, only 100 pounds. He's a little guy. I hate sharks.
Yeah, fuck sharks.
Can you kill sharks?
No. You shouldn't.
I'm part of PETA. I like sharks, but you can't kill them.
You shouldn't.
What if you catch them? What are you supposed to do?
Throw them back.
Release them.
Release them. Okay.
Cut the hook. Let them go.
Can you
drag them?
Can you eat? Can you eat shark?
Yeah.
Is it sharky?
It's really gamey and fishy.
Yeah.
No, I really.
How about dolphin? That's a manimal, and you can't kill
That's
mammals.
a what?
A manimal.
Is it an animal?
No,
It's a
it's a mammal,
Idiot.
and it breathes.
Yeah, the other ones
It
don't breathe. Sharks
has-
don't fucking breathe.
The other ones have gills, and they
And
process
and
water.
dolphins have what?
Lungs.
Correct. Fuck yeah.
They got a hot blowhole.
But dolphins can stay, like, they can hold their breath for like 30 minutes or some bullshit. I think. Let me ask old girl.
Fuck with pleasure.
Hey, Alexa, how long can a dolphin hold its breath? And they are
From documents.net, dolphins can hold their breath for 8 minutes.
8. And they fuck for pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her that. Hey, Alexa, is it true that dolphins fuck for pleasure? Hey, Alexa, is it true that dolphins have sex for pleasure?
Animals that exhibit non-reproductive sexual behavior include dolphins, bonobos, short-nosed fruit bats, female cheetahs and more. Along with pleasure, this practice allows animals to reinforce social bonds and hierarchies, and stimulate their brains by releasing hormones such as endorphins.
Yeah. So female Blitz, instead of having like a MILF, like an older girl that likes to fuck, can be a cheetah. Because they're saying female cheetahs are one of the very few animals that like to fuck for pleasure.
Yeah.
I think most animals.
And
fuck for
bonobo.
pleasure.
And a what?
Bonobos. They're pygmy chimps. We're actually more closely related to them than we are chimpanzees.
So would I identify more as a bonobo than a
Yes.
silverback gorilla?
You're more closely related to a bonobo than you are a chimpanzee.
Is that the kind where my ass hangs out?
Pardon?
Is that the kind of monkey where my ass is hanging out?
Well,
like
it's not a
red?
monkey. Let's get it straight. It's an ape. And I do think that they experience some
Ass displeasure.
yeah, the swelling of the
I want to get
vulva.
me a fucking
Yes.
cheetah. I want to get a cheetah. Let me a female cheetah. That's what the
Vulva swelling, baby.
And bats, they perform a lot of cunnilingus.
Bats eat each other's pussies?
Yeah.
For what?
Bat pussies.
Why?
What?
What's the point?
I don't know.
Nothing
They just
better
like
than a
doing
hot
it.
Bat pussy.
I can't get my nut on eating pussy.
She'll be upside down. And
You're
just-
a real loser if you get a nut on eating pussy.
Yeah, especially for a bat.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're a real
then she
loser.
shits on you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you might be a loser
no.
if eating bat pussy takes you to the next level. I might be putting a sign in your yard next Halloween.
And you'll
You
get chill
bat
out for
pussy
that, too.
eater. You dirty bat pussy eater. I want to go home and I want to go to bed.
Good night.